but her form this year means that she isn't a threat. And there are all sorts of reasons for that. We'll go into that later.
Yeah, she really is struggling at the moment, but looking to put down a good free program here, perhaps with without quite so much pressure now. She might get a better skate.
Certainly, for those of you watching live, obviously we're running an hour later for the ladies free. This is for TV time, East Coast in the USA, really, and in Canada. And so your time back home in the UK, it's what, just gone 1 o'clock. You want to be looking in around 2 hours time for the final group. The final group goes like this: Sarah Hughes first, then Angela Nikodinov, then Michelle Kwan, then Irina Slutskaya, then Victoria Volchkova, and then Maria Butrskaya. Suzanne Stadelmuller from Germany. We've been impressed by her.
Wonderful talent, and she looked very, very positive in the short program. Skated clean. The technical elements not as hard as some of the other skaters, and there's a rare talent.
A fragile one, though. Mikkelin Kierkegaard. When it's right, it's terrific. But there are other times, and this year she's had all sorts of problems with her confidence. She didn't compete in Europeans because she just didn't feel up to it. She goes in 17th place, and this is Laetitia Hubert, who goes after Stadelmuller before Kierkegaard. She's in 18th. Basically, the skaters here lying between 13th and 18th going into the free program. Yes, Kierkegaard really does suffer. When things are right, she gets on a roll and she can land anything. And then as soon as one jump goes wrong, everything goes wrong.
That's right. I think they've really tried to protect her and gave her a little bit of time off just to settle herself down and try and get her head in gear. But you can see looking very, very frustrated, and needs some real words of wisdom and confidence now. She knows she can do it.
Just 16 years of age. She was 11th last year, remember, in the Worlds, 7th in the Europeans. She's got terrific talent. We thought she might kick on this year and be almost a threat for the medals, but those pictures tell a story, and what a story. The girl is really struggling here.
She is, with a comparatively easy jump as well. And she doesn't have the big jumps in her repertoire, no loops, no flips, so she'll suffer from that.
Last to go in the group, Julia Soldatova from Belarus, lying in 16th place going into this free program.
There's really no place for a girl of her talent.
Represented Russia until last year, but now moving to Belarus, assured of her place in World Championships. Really, she's suffering, and I think that's a replay of what we saw earlier on.
I think actually, Simon, she's still struggling. She really does not feel happy out there at all. Sometimes you're almost better off to leave it now. Let's see whether she can nail this Salko. Good girl. Well, that should make her feel better.
So we've got drama straight away.
That concludes the warm-up. I'd ask skaters to please clear the ice.
So to confirm, we have got Jennifer Robinson first for Canada, then Tatiana Malinina for Uzbekistan, then Susan Stadelmuller for Germany, then Laetitia Hubert of France, then Kierkegaard for Denmark, and last go, 6 in each group, 4 groups only for this final, 24 made it through. Last to go, Julia Soldatova of Belarus. Doug Lee to send out the Canadian champion.
Our next
Canada
represents Canada.
Have 2
Robinson
in this competition. Anne Belmar in 3rd place at the moment. She was in the Oak group. Jennifer Robbins goes into the free in 15th place. She has Music entitled An Irish Symphony. Not lacking in support, of course. Now, can she use it? 8th last year. Just an outside shot of a top 10 place. Triple loop it was meant to be.
A long setup into that.
And for the Lutz. And almost identical finish. Triple Salchow. But it's not really looking good. That was triple toe.
She really is struggling, stopping the rotation. Needs to check with the left arm a little bit more.
Triple flip, triple number 3.
Well done. That was the triple Lutz, just digging deep and hanging on to that back outside edge at the end.
Down once more on the Salchow. A little bit of relief because it wasn't a disaster. What it was, though, was a fight from beginning to end. But she leaves the ice with her credibility intact, although she won't be moving up much from 15th place.
No, it wasn't pretty, was it? Very hard work, and all credit to her for nailing that triple lutz the second attempt. Here's a look at the loop at the beginning. If you watch, the left shoulder just ends up a little bit too far back. Hips were back as well. Here's a look at the salto. Nice in the air on that. Just a little lazy with the free leg coming out. Could have been a bit sharper. And the triple toe loop. You see, not enough elevation on that, and just touching down with the left foot on the landing. Here's the lutz. Much better. She leaves the free leg so late. She has to be very strong with the upper half of the body.
Well, we're waiting for Jennifer's marks. A reminder of our email addresses, websites. First one, skating.british@eurosport.com, and then eurosport.co.uk. You can come in and relate with Chris and I if you want, or to Joanne and to Nikki in the studio. Jennifer made a big leap last year into the top 10 for the first time.
Yeah, it was right on. Wasn't this or that? Had it.
The mark for Jennifer Robinson. Mark for technical merit.
Should be in the lead at the moment, because the first group there wasn't an outstanding competitor there. Those marks weren't the best so far, but I think her second set will probably take her there, but not by much. Judges from Bulgaria, Slovakia, Romania, USA, China, Netherlands, Croatia, Denmark and Japan. Yeah, the Bulgarian and the Slovaks don't have a first. Julia Sebastian of Hungary was the leader before this group, but Jennifer takes over. 7 judges out of 9 have the Canadian #1 at the moment, but I don't think she's going to move up from 15th.